Nicole, hey, hello. How are you tonight? Okay. Let me get this closer. There we go. I am. Okay. Okay. Very good. How are you? I am good. No complaints right now. Chris, Station Ace, hello. How are you? How are you doing? And, ouch. So I'm just at work, figures. Let's say Friday. Yeah, figures. I'm a little late coming on. I was actually watching these kids' reaction that Xbox banned them to the year 9999. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh, geez. I'm just checking on a few things. Checking on a few things. So, there. Forever, all they have to do is buy the Xbox. All these kids are tripping out. I'm like, what the hell did they do that was so bad that they've been banned? Their account has been banned. They can use the other account and get unbanned like that. I don't know what these kids have done to get banned like that, but jeezy cow. I was banned off of Wii U for 3 months. Yeah. I remember when that happened. But mine was only for 3 months. I mean, God, for life. Cindy Lopez, hello. What do kids do? Cheating, harassment, etc. Oh my God. Well, I didn't do anything like that. Nothing like that. So it wasn't actually an accident kind of thing, but hey, I dealt with it. What can I say? Hey Chris, happy to see you. I can't wait. Chris is on normal schedule, and I actually see a text of his. So, yeah, Chris is at work. I did text you the other night. He was asleep. Yeah, I know. I was so tired. Oh my God, those grandkids of mine. They are just full of energy. Oh man, forgot my watch. I gotta go get it. Yeah, can't wait till Chris has days off and I actually see his text in time. Say, hell yeah, let's get this shit together. I'm ready to rock and roll. Jaquila Rawson. How you doing, Zorg? Hello. So, because I am ready to break out the judge, so I want the court scene behind me. I'm ready to break out a few things, so I'm really raring to go. I'm really raring to go. So I can't wait. I'm actually getting a little. I'm getting a little excited about that. So much so that I can't think. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oop. Animal lover. Hello. Hey, Leslie the hat. Well, thank you. I'm known for wearing hats, actually. Yay for a better schedule. Boo for tonight. Linnell Sorg, hello. How are you? Mike V, hello. Only I could be as entertaining as you as to have more stuff. Um, I don't think I'm that entertaining, actually. I just think people want to see me act like a fool sometimes. But Chris, you know I always want you by my side. I don't know why. I think Chris is funny, but that's just me. I it's part of that dry sense of humor thing I got. But hey, either that or Chris and I can just talk to each other. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what it is? Oh yeah, I need to get that running. We can talk for days, Les. Yes, we can, Chris. You know, and it's so funny. You actually pronounce my name right, Les. I don't usually get that. Well, you're I'm gonna take that as a thank you, and you're very welcome. I could stream one day of us just talking. I know. Chris and I will start to work on something together, right? And this is how it goes. This is why it takes so damn long. Snickerdoodle, hello. This is why it takes me and Chris so damn long because we'll start on something, okay? Hey, Cindy, hope you're doing well, says Animal Lover. Animal Lover number 1. So Chris and I will start working on something specific. I'm like, Chris, we need to work on this. Okay. We're not into it 15 minutes, and this is me and Chris. Oh, yeah. Look at this shiny thing. And then we go over here and figure it out. Then we come back and get in line. Look at over there. Look at that thing. And then I'll be like, well, Chris, can we do this? And Chris is like, I don't know. Let's find out. Or Chris will be like, Les, you know, we can do this. And I'm like, oh, really? Let's see it. You know, that's how it goes. That's me and Chris's night. First, one night was 7 hours that way. And the only reason why we stopped is I was literally falling asleep. That's the only reason why we stopped. Dead serious. That's why it takes me and Chris forever. But the shit we come up with is pretty good. Chris is excellent. Chris is excellent. So, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. But we like shiny things, so we get misdirected, so to speak. And then the very thing that we're working on only takes like 30 minutes to do, so we just hurry up and finish it at the very end. But it gives me ideas. I ain't gonna lie. It gives me ideas. I gotta go get my watch. I'm gonna start wearing my watches again. I was wearing one all day. Forgot I even had it on. But yeah, can't wait. I gotta get this Christmas stuff out of here. And I gotta move this desk forward because the green screen's going behind me. I gotta move this table out of here, put it over that way, because the one light's going to go in front, and then the other light's going to go here. And it'll be a little difficult to get in the closet without, but that's all right, because I am really ready to bring out the judge, and the new year isn't that far away, and I got a lot of things in store, and a lot of things coming up. You got Officer Les, you got Judge Justice. I don't know. You know, got a lot of things. Got a couple more characters I'm thinking about. So if I do that, I got to get up for it. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I'm pretty excited. So maybe Chris, maybe we should just record us one night and just show people what we do. Maybe we should. Never know. Never know. But yeah, I came on a little late tonight, and that's my fault, folks, because believe it or not, I was watching ear cleaning. I can't help it. I watch the weirdest stuff. I cannot help it. I start going in. I'm like, all right, I want to look into something, and then I just see something over the side. I was like, what's this about? And then, are you ready for the new year? I'm never ready for the new year. I take it as it rolls. I'm ready. 2018. It's been a really hard year all year. It really has been. But a lot of good and bad things have happened. Good outweighs the bad. Try not to think of the bad stuff. And so, just like everything else, it'd be fun watching you and Chris, not so much the ear cleaning. Hannah Stout, hello. How are you? Animal Lover says, I love watching animal documentaries. Yeah, I haven't come across those yet because I haven't looked for them. But I like the other shit, I watch weird shit. Like, I watch ear cleaning, and I'm like, okay, you watch them done by doctors, then you watch them done by a barber in Vietnam. I mean, it's just really weird. I said, hell, I can do that. I'm going to start opening an ear cleaning parlor. But my thing is, if y'all ever watch the ear cleaning, you don't actually have to watch the video. Just look at the person. Why are they all Asian? I just cannot imagine. Oh my God. It's like they really, really have a lot of freaking earwax over there. I've only had mine that bad one time because I hadn't had my ears cleaned in like 15 years. And they did the water thing, which I found out is the worst thing that could be done. Blue Planet was a good one. I love the ocean part. Oh yeah, it has to do with the ocean. I'm gonna watch it. But oh my God, and I saw the crap that came out of my ear. I'm like, well, the water goes in clear, and it came out that, and there was like chunks and shit, and I'm like, oh my God. But I hadn't had my ears cleaned in 15 years. I usually have to get my ears cleaned at least twice a year. At least twice a year. That's the very minimum I can do. Like last year, I think I had them cleaned like 3 times. So, but still. And the one time the wax was like, oh God, the doc. I was at a doctor's office and they did the water thing on my ear, but I guess it was just mushed up against my eardrum. So the doc scraped it off and I felt it. And I'm like, ow. But she had to get it off of the eardrum. I could hear. Mm. And then one time I went to the doctor and I had a cyst. It was on my leg. And they, so-called prepped me and whatever. But she didn't give me no numbing shots. She hooked me up to an IV, and the shit made me sick as a freaking dog. And they said, the nurse came in and said, you shouldn't be getting sick. And I was like, apparently I'm allergic to this stuff. I'm getting sick. I can't help it. Well, anyway, so they took me off the IV, and instead of giving me shots to numb the area, like the other doctor did, she just sprayed on this topical stuff and split me open. And I went, ow, I felt that. She says, oh, it doesn't hurt. Really? You just sliced my leg. Animal lover, I have to be careful what I watch with. Animal dogs can't handle if any animal is hurt. I'm a weenie. Animal lover says, where do you go to get your ears cleaned? Either my doctor's office or the hospital. Either or. It just depends on what time I feel like going. If I go at night, I go to the hospital. Go during the day, I go to the doctor. But I'm thinking about going to an ENT to clean my ears because apparently they got really neat stuff, and I want to look at it. So I'll be like, clean my ears for me, please. I can't hear. I'll be like, let me see the suction thing. I can't watch dog commercials because I just want to go and adopt all of them. I can't handle it. I can't handle the doggy commercials. For the ASPCA, I can't do it. My mom wants to have a golden retriever rescue because that's actually my favorite dog. Is a golden retriever. But she doesn't have as much land as I do. So I said, Mom, maybe one day, we can have a golden retriever rescue at my house. You know. Please do not use a Q-tip to clean your ears. No. I'll do the outside, like if they're wet. But I don't like anything in my ears. Oh my God, you should see me with a stethoscope on. Oh, and I'm constantly using alcohol on them. I hate anything in my ears. I can't use earbuds. That's why I use the headphones that I use. That's why they're all flat and everything. I can't use earbuds. I hate anything in my ears. I hate it with a passion. And my stethoscope, oh my God. I had 3 of them. Had a red one and a blue one and a gray one. And well, anyway, I was constantly cleaning all of them. Constantly. And then somebody asked me, can I use your red one? And I was like, So I did. I said, you can just have it. I have a thing with that. And I don't like anybody using my brushes or my combs. I don't like that. I don't. I have a thing with that. Now, if you're my girlfriend or whatever, that's one thing. Because I know for a fact, I see my girlfriend, she washes her hair, you know, and so I know she ain't got ick. But anyone else, no. I don't like people wearing my hats. Nope. Don't like it at all. And if I get like a beanie or something from the store, because I have a couple beanies that I wear in the winter, I never get it from the front. I never get them from the front. I always get them from like near the back because people put them on their heads. I don't know. Zorg says, I'm the same way, Les. See? Yeah. Anna Grissom, hello. I can't handle things in my ears. I'm funny about certain things. That's what she said, Les. Mike. Maggie Farrell, hello. I didn't know you had a significant other. You didn't know that? You want to come up on panel, Maggie? I didn't know that either. Maggie's like, no. Do I send it to you on Twitter, Maggie? I can't remember. Email. I don't know how significant it is. We don't sleep in the same room or nothing like that. Okay, I sent it, Maggie. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's a good thing I didn't go through OBS tonight. I almost did. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to have anybody on panel. Well, that's no fun. Hey, I get more sleep that way. Did you go out, Les? No, it was canceled. It's a good thing I texted. I texted her like 15 minutes. And I asked my friend Kelly, I was like, are you going to be there tonight? She's like, no. I posted that. I said, well, I barely saw where you posted that we were having to get together or whatever. And so I said, good. So,
hello, Liz.
Hello, Maggie.
What's up tonight?
Absolutely nothing. Snickerdoodle says, that sucks. Well, look, there's like when a bunch of us get together, I only hang out with like 2 people. I'm dead serious. I didn't hang out with these people when I was in high school. But the thing of it is, they all stayed around here, so none of them's ever moved. I moved. I left. I went and had fun. They all stayed here, and I don't drink anymore.
But then you came back.
Yeah, I keep coming back. I can't help it. But the point is, I didn't hang out with them really in high school. I mean, I knew everyone. Everyone knew me. I went to the parties, but to hang out with him daily, every day, it didn't happen. You know why?
Why?
Because I was gay.
Oh,
And
well.
I hung out with people from other schools and out of town.
Oh, I see.
And it was hard. I mean,
Well, did you just not think they were going to be accepting, or
oh, I knew it
was
wouldn't.
it? Oh,
When I went to
okay.
school, that no, no.
Oh, well, that's too bad in a way because you could have developed friendships that are still there in the same town as you.
Oh, I'm still friends with them to this day. They know where I live. They've been inside my home. I mean, if I go out and I see them, they'll be like, "Here, sit with us," that kind of thing.
Mm,
I mean, it's not that I don't like them or they don't like me or nothing like that. There's only a couple people I really hung out with who doesn't give a shit to this day.
hmm.
One of them's my friend Kelly. I watched her. Her daughter is like a year younger than Cameron, and watched her grow up. Now she's in college, and her daughter just adores my ass. And plus we're both Steelers fans. That helps. Animal Lover says I would love to go out, but the girls make fun of me. Hell, let them make fun of you.
My daughter went down to her and her whole family. They took the kids plus her father-in-law and went down to San Antonio to watch Iowa State play.
Oh, really?
Hmm. And because she lives out in Colorado, so they drove from there on down and stayed in a what did she call it? A air bed.
Airbnb.
Yeah, that was it. And then they're going after the game. They're going on down to what is that South Padre Island? Is it called or
Mm,
something like that? Yeah, and going to the beach and staying down there for 2 days. Then they're going
mm.
back up to Colorado,
That's the way to do it.
I guess.
Nemesis Dawn, hello. See, Animal Lover says I like girls, so I'm different than most people out here. I don't give a shit now. I'm not in school anymore. you know, I haven't given a shit since I was 18, 19. I haven't really given a
That,
shit since.
that's kind of too bad, though. I mean, that, excuse me, that, that you had to even feel that way. That's
Look,
bad.
when I was growing up, there was no role models. There was nobody to talk to.
Well,
It was
you're in
still
a small,
taboo.
you're a small area too, aren't you?
Yeah, but you
I
got to
think
figure out. I'm 50 now. I graduated when I was 17.
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, don't you think that a small community maybe it's a little bit more difficult? But I would think it'd be easier because everybody knows everybody's business. I would think.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people in this town. A lot. Um,
What's your population?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I have none. I don't know. Let's see. I don't care either, Les. I've known since I was 11 years old. I've known since I was younger. And it says, always be loyal to yourself first and foremost. I was. I mean, I was hanging out with, you know, kids in other schools and
did you know any gays in your school? Or were they the
um
same way? I mean, they just didn't say.
they just didn't say, but yeah, I knew who they
Yeah,
were.
yeah.
Everybody, the older ones, everybody knew who they were. Ones that were like one or two grades ahead of me and stuff. But um no one said a word. And see, they didn't know I was in high school. They had no idea. None.
But those are the same people that do now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
most of them.
I'm
Most.
telling you, it must not have been that important to him, or you know what I mean. I mean that it was any big deal because
Well, I knew how they talked back then.
oh
So, do you think I'm going to say anything? Hell
no, no,
no. No.
mm-mm. I don't blame you.
But yeah. Um yeah, it just I just had to do my thing and that's all there was to it and you know, I just did what I had to do. I mean, it's not like I don't like these people. I mean, they like me, I like them. I mean, it's not like I never hung out with them. I would. We'd go to the parties. I was in sports. A lot of them were in sports. Um, those that weren't, I'm still friends with them. They were pretty cool. Back then they're really, they're nice now. Everybody has their little idiosyncrasies or whatever. I just sit back and me and Kelly, we just sit back and we watch.
I think that's more fun sometimes anyway.
I do. I sit back and watch, and I just laugh. And Kelly's the one I actually played pranks on. So whenever we go out, I'm usually playing a prank. So dead
Something
serious.
tells something tells me you can pull some humdingers too.
I have. I have paid off servers. I have paid off strangers. I have paid people just to make sure she got good. And she's like, "Damn you, Les!" After about 20 minutes of trying to figure out what happened. Vintage gal, hello. Cindy says you're going to be fine, animal lover. It'll come naturally. Yep.
And my son sent me a picture this morning of him laying on a stretcher in the ER with a IV in his arm. That's all he sent. And I'm going like, what the hell, you know? I
Mm-hmm.
said, what happened to you? He said, well, I was in the ER until 4 a.m. He had an acute gallbladder attack.
Oh, my. Is he okay?
Yeah, but he's going to have it out. And he doesn't
Ooh.
have any insurance yet.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So the last one he had was about 4 years ago. Didn't do anything about it at that time.
Well, I would say
And
don't put that on my papers so that way when I get insurance, they can't say it's a pre-existing condition.
right. Well, I guess what he's going to try and do is coast very gingerly through his diet until next October or November, whenever it is, that has open enrollment and sign up then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hope he can
Otherwise,
do it.
they already told him it's going to cost him if he didn't have any. It cost him a good 40 to 50,000.
Oh, easy. Yeah, the
Yeah.
OR.
Yep.
Well,
So see, we when he was racing for us, we had insurance on him, and
mm-hmm.
then when he quit racing and stuff, I dropped it, but I told him, and I always thought he picked it up, you know, just changed the billing and picked it up because it wasn't all that expensive.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done. We had a high deductible for like for like in the hospital stay,
Yeah.
I think it was like a $10,000. Excuse me, but we felt very responsible for him if um, if he was racing for us if something would happen,
Mm-hmm.
because workman's comp doesn't kick in on the racetrack, and here he
No.
was out there racing for us,
Yeah.
and but I thought he picked it up. Evidently, he didn't. Then when he started his new job, he's been there for almost 6 months, and I thought it would be kicking in. And I guess I don't know. I don't know the whole story. I haven't talked to him a lot yet, but he said, "Well, no more fat, juicy cheeseburgers for me."
No.
He
No,
said he said that's what happened is this last week over the holiday and stuff. He ate like a sausage sandwich and a pizza, and he had a big thick burger and some onion rings one night. And
oh
he said it
god.
was just too much all in a row, you know. He
Yep.
says he says he knows what happened and why it happened, but I said, well, you're gonna have to be careful then, really careful.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him what he had tonight, and he said he ate a ham sandwich, but it was what did he say? He didn't call it light ham. He called it something, whatever it was. And it's like a fat free type, ham.
Mm-hmm.
It was real tender. And he said no mayo, did a little bit of mustard on it, uh, and that's all he had for supper. And I said, well, he said, I'll be eating a lot of soup. And,
Uh,
he said later on I can probably throw maybe, little bits here and there and stuff. But he said, I have to be real good for a while here to get it calmed down.
yes, he does.
Yeah. He's running
Blue
a temperature.
Angel.
He's running a temperature and everything. I mean, it was bad.
I'm surprised they just didn't go ahead and take it out.
Well, I was too. He went to the urgent care and they sent him over to the ER. And,
Mm.
you know, well, the first time it happened, he had the insurance under us. And they just kind of like tossed it off as just like a little gallbladder episode, whatever, and didn't really, tell him how serious it should, probably was at that time, even. He should have had it done
Damn.
then. But,
Damn.
yeah.
Blue White Angel, hello. Yeah,
So
I feel sorry for him on that.
yeah, I think he'll be bringing the new year in without. He said he can't drink pop. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea some of the stuff he was saying that he couldn't have anymore.
Yep.
I was kind of clueless here.
You know, my mom did anyway. She didn't care. She had to have her tab.
Oh,
It's so weird watching her drink a Coke. I'm like, oh my God. But she needs the calories and shit. Cheesy cow. She's up to 114 pounds though, so she's happy. And she got, I think she has to hit 125 before they'll do surgery on her leg or something like that. So,
oh, what's wrong with her leg?
she's got to have a vein stripped or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, but she was down to 98 pounds and she was just bone and skin.
Oh my
And
God.
so, but she's up to 114, although she's been on prednisone for a while. So that may help because I know it did me. I
Oh
just
yeah,
I just came off of prednisone after being on for over 3 weeks. I
yeah,
just came off of it day before yesterday.
yeah. You'll eat yourself silly and blow up.
Oh, jeezy cow. Tell me about it. I got my cheese and crackers right there. But yeah, it's mom's had hers out. I think my sister has hers out. I can't remember. I think she did.
Katie has hers out. She was telling me about it.
Yeah, I still have mine. Mine
Katie
still
says,
works.
"I guess you poop all the time
Yeah,
once you get it out."
yeah. I was like, oh god, can you imagine me? Because I'm in there like clockwork, the way it is. That's probably why mine still works. Nadine Stats, hello. So did you have a good holiday season?
Oh, I did.
Good, good. Well, we
Yeah.
got I guess we got New Year's and New Year's Eve coming up, which
Oh well.
I'm gonna be a little bummy New Year's Eve, but that's all right. Um,
What? Why?
just personal stuff.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Well, we're just gonna stay. We always stay in. We don't go anywhere. No, those were. That's for the young. We stay at home, and if anything, we might go to a movie.
no.
Saturday night, gonna go see Aquaman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's from right here in Iowa, not far from us.
Oh,
So,
really?
Waukee, Iowa.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he's gorgeous, man.
Yeah. I
Oh,
have to admit, he's
he
kind of.
could, yeah, park his shoes underneath my bed any day.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Dirty girl.
Oh, he's got them eyes that just, oh my God, melt you.
Dirty, dirty girl.
Yeah, don't I wish?
What's funny is hearing my grandma when she was alive would be talking about these men. I'm like, Grandma. She's like, well, Les, where there's smoke, there's a fire. I'm like, Grandma, I don't want to know this. I don't want to know it. Oh, oh. Circle said he would kill us all. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think Maggie could take him. You go, Maggie.
Yeah, there.
Dirty
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Huh.
I ain't dead yet, but you know.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is that I'm a grandma now. So, of course, I don't talk like that in front of the grandkids, but I'm sure
No.
when they're teenagers like I was, Grandma,
Yeah, there you go.
what? I'm still young. No, you're not. You're old as sin. Well,
You're
I'm still
only as
young at
old as
heart.
you think you are.
I think I'm 90.
No, you don't.
I think I'm 90. I think my birth certificate is wrong and I'm older than my parents. I really do. I think that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Oh, you can't help it. Let's face it, because gravity gets so much stronger as you get older,
Mm,
and it's
I'm
a
just,
cruel thing to experience.
I know.
It's like, do I really have to put one foot in front of the other because it hurts?
I know. I was, we were coming home tonight. All of a sudden it went from, I believe it or not, 55 degrees out. Within 24 hours, we dropped to 20.
I can believe it because we hit 59 today, and it's supposed to be 33 tomorrow.
It
It
was
was nice. I
unbelievable.
did go out for a while, but
It's supposed to be almost 40 this weekend. But boy, that was a killer to drop just like that. Boy, my joints were aching. And oh, we were coming home tonight and I'm a limping into the house, plus my foot's killing me. And my husband goes, God, you'd think you were 90 years old by the way you're walking. I said, I don't care. It hurts.
poor thing.
The cold.
Nadine Stat says, not really mad. Paella for Christmas Eve. We ate it all, so no leftovers Christmas Eve. All is closed, so went to Wa and eat a bowl of mac and cheese. That's the way to do it. Jenny
That's
Hansen, hello.
that's what I had for supper.
What?
We went to a new rib place that opened up not far from us, and
Mm-hmm.
they have a thing called Meaty Mac, and it's pulled chicken or pulled rib, whichever one of your choice, with mac and cheese and red onions and what else was in it?
Oh, hell no. This is all mixed together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cruel to do that to mac and cheese.
Oh no, it was absolutely delicious.
Oh, good
Oh, it
God.
was so good and had breadcrumbs, on top. It was just, and it was baked. Oh, it was really good.
Oh, I can't handle that.
Well,
Oh,
they also wanted to drizzle barbecue sauce on it. I went, no, no, no. I draw the line there.
oh my.
You're not putting no barbecue sauce on my mac and cheese. No way.
Oh, well,
No.
you'll put everything else, but
Yeah.
except the barbecue sauce.
Yeah. It's
No.
good. Really good.
I we went to my mom's, all of us, and which pleased my mom. I was hoping Ian would be there, but he didn't show. And of course, my mom, she said, "I love my grandson, but I'm skeptical." She said he needs money.
Oh.
She said, "Why out of the blue at Christmas time? He's saying, I want to come back to the family and this and that, which he's the one that disassociated himself from us. We didn't do it. He did it.
Oh, really? How long
Mm.
ago was that?
Been about 7, 8 years now.
You're kidding. And just now, all of a sudden?
Mm-hmm. It's because of his girlfriend.
Why? What's.
His girlfriend, oh God, she disrespected every single one of us.
And he's
Big
not with her
time.
anymore, or what?
No, he's still with her. It was
Oh.
her idea for him to contact her family.
Why does she have this turn of heart after 7 years?
We think they need money. Michael D,
Oh.
hello. But I said, Ian works for her dad.
Yeah.
Her mom and dad are divorced.
Uh-huh.
Ian works for her dad, and he runs a crew. Her dad don't even like her. He's like, I don't know why you're with her. He said, I'm just here to tell you, if you two ever break up, you still have your job. Don't worry about it. Which is exactly what he told him.
You're kidding. Her own dad?
Her own dad.
Whoa.
And then her mom and stepdad, who pretty much rammed the idea home that Ian's family was no good and that her family was better. They gave him everything they wanted.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I said, is that why my boy's living in the hood? Because I guarantee you, with me, he would not be living in no hood.
Huh. But he didn't show up at dinner, huh?
No. Wizard Productions, hello, has been forever. Everybody say hi and happy holidays. Well, happy belated Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year. But no, he didn't show up for dinner. So,
Hmm. Well, he's
and I
not
told, go ahead.
not working at getting back in very much if he didn't come to dinner.
I don't know what's going on. I've tried to get a hold of my sister since Christmas Eve. Forget it. I have no idea what's going on now. So, who knows? I know one thing. My nephew Cameron was supposed to bring my gun back this week, and he didn't. And I told my mom that he took my gun. And I said right there at the dinner table that night, I said, I want to say one thing while everybody's here. Cameron, I want my gun back. My dad's like, you got her gun? And I saw Cheryl's face when I said it. And I said, how much you want to bet I don't get my gun because they did something with it? After I paid for it, mind you.
Well, what pretense did he borrow it under?
Well, first of all, he thinks everything is his. If it's mine, it's his. So he always took the damn thing. I was like, put my gun back. I said, I've not gotten to play with it. So he'd always bring it back. Well, apparently Cheryl is the one that took it out of the house and gave it to him. And this was a Ruger 380. It was perfect for my hand. And so she took it out because she was worried about me. Because that's when I got the news about my mom.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah, but that gun's in your name, Liz.
Oh, I know.
You need to be getting it back.
I know.
What did he say when you said that in front of everybody?
The way he looked, I said, you don't have a gun anymore, do you? He said, no, I was just thinking if it was out in the Durango or not. And I said, oh. I said, I don't know about you, but I would know if I had a gun out there. I wouldn't have to think about it.
Well, and if he doesn't have a permit to carry, he's not supposed to have it in his car.
Well, he's got a permit.
Oh, he does. Oh.
Mm-hmm. And we have an open carry. We're an open carry state too.
Oh, okay.
But he also has CCR. So um,
Well, what do you think you did with it? Sold it?
probably traded it or whatever because he was supposed to bring it back, and I said, "Y'all heard this? He's supposed to bring it back this week, and he hasn't. He's got to go back to work." So I'm not happy, and
I wouldn't be either.
yeah,
I'd be going to get it.
I have no idea where he lives. I just know he lives in Utica, but he can live anywhere in Utica. I have no idea. Utica is all country. So I can drive 10 miles and I wouldn't see a house. I have no idea where he lives.
Well, that and I'd be
But
pissed.
that's okay.
I'd be pissed at Cheryl for giving it to him too. I wasn't her.
Cheryl said, Les, I was worried for your safety. I said, look, I was depressed as fuck. When I found out about my mom, I couldn't think straight for months. I couldn't even talk to her. I did, but I couldn't. I couldn't. Um, and I was so depressed. And but I snapped out of it, and I said, not once did I think of shooting myself. I got good meds now.
I would have thought there'd be somewhere else she could find it to keep it besides, you know.
Yeah, it just pisses me off because I'm sick and tired of my stuff being taken and stolen and shit. Annie Grissom
Yeah.
says, it's Les in the party house. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, you said you'd have problems with that before.
What? Oh, yeah.
That's too bad.
Constantly. Bama plays tomorrow. Who's on panel, Les? This is Maggie Farrell, you guys,
Hi, everybody.
with the rabbit dog that she likes to kick down the stairs.
Yeah, I don't be saying that. Somebody will take it and run with it. Next thing you know, I'll be all over Twitter. I'm an animal abuser.
Yeah, probably. But I like doing that kind of stuff. That's funny.
Yeah, he's my little itsy bitsy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jenny. I'm just fine. How are you?
Jenny Hansen in the house, Anna Grissom in the house, they all in the house. Let's see.
Yeah, Anna, it's me. I get up every once in a while with Les now.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting easier.
Mm-hmm. It's not so scary, is it?
No, Oh, it was.
Oh, now.
But you make it pretty easy, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. Okay. Now, you guys, I came across this thing, and it's about these funny first dates that Jimmy Fallon did, and of course, he posted the results. And you had to tell about your first dates. It's Chris. It's easy to be on panel. It is. Well, these people wrote in about their first dates. Some are funny, some are just cute as fuck. Like this one. I want to get your guys' opinions. Behind a boy in Walmart today buying a dozen roses and overheard him talking to the cashier. They're for my girlfriend just cause. There is hope.
Aww.
There is hope. There is hope. I would do that.
That's cute.
If my girlfriend liked flowers and roses, I would do that just because. I'm a romantic like that. I would hope that she would like that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I get scared.
Oh, why?
I just do. I just do. I always, because it just seems like I could never hit it. I don't know. I always tell people, and I told some friends of mine this, and it's the God's honest truth. I cannot read minds. I can't. And I do that randomly with flowers to my girlfriend. Well, I get scared, Les. Well, I'm going to tell you, I can't read minds. And if we have no communication, I have no idea what you expect of me, you know? And if um, it just seems like I never get it right. I never get it right. And what I would consider myself showing how I love someone, it's never accepted. I just get bitched at. And so I actually have gotten over the years to where I'm actually scared to date anybody. I'll be honest with you.
But that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be unexpected. And that's what makes it so nice.
Liz, you're a typical guy. Just kidding. No, I tell them, I said, look, my brain is half guy and half girl. I can sit there and take the punches with the best of them and ball while I'm doing it, you know? But no, because you don't understand. I don't ever seem to get it right. So I'm like, tell me what you want. Right? Oh, forget it. If you can't tell,
Yeah,
no.
that's how girls are. They're like,
But
you
I don't
know,
think like that because I will tell you what I want flat out.
but see, girls aren't like that. Girls will be, you're supposed to just do it because you want to do it. I don't want to have to tell you.
Well, with this half guy mind of mine, I don't think like that.
You're funny.
I don't. I don't think like that because I'm the type I will tell you exactly what I like and what I want. And everybody says I'm so hard to buy for. And I'm like, how can I be hard to buy for if I tell you exactly what I like and what I want?
Hey,
I don't see how hard that is.
read what Jenny has to say.
Then he said walks in the park near water, going gambling, having chats together with honesty and caring. I'd like to do that on a daily. You know,
Well, you got it made then.
I'll let
Every
love.
once every
Go
once in a
ahead.
while, throw some flowers in there, and you'll be fine.
Oh my God. Well, what if she doesn't like flowers? Unless they
And
tell me, I don't know. I had a girlfriend that liked flowers I never knew. She never said. She said you should have known. I can't read your mind.
well, I can kind of understand that one, but most girls like flowers. Start off with like one red rose, and if she just goes,
I have done
mm,
that. I have put a red rose in the past on the pillow.
yeah,
Just one red rose.
yeah.
They say, "What's this?"
What do you mean? What's this?
I'm like, "It's a rose."
Who the hell
Well,
you dating that doesn't know what a rose is?
but because I didn't get a dozen,
Uh,
you know, it's one of them things. Hey, Liz says, "I'll let love." Not sure if you remember me. My username used to be Amy Marie, and we talked a lot. Anyway, glad I found you again, Amy Marie. Hello. Um. Hmm. I'm trying to remember, hon. I'm trying to remember. Chris says, why we get along so well, Les. Yeah. See? Just rose petals on the bed. I'll probably get yelled at for that too because it just makes a mess. No,
you
I'm
just
serious.
you
You have
can't win, can you?
no. I have had such bad experiences with dating that I just say fuck it. I do. Either they're gonna love me or they're not. I'm tired. I
Yeah.
really
How
am
long?
tired.
How long you been going with this gal?
No. Hmm. Um. I'm 13. So we're 2004. So 14. We moved in together got together in 2004, but we moved in together in 2005. It's now, so what, 14 years?
14 years and you don't know whether they like flowers?
Yeah, I just found out last year.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for anniversaries and stuff?
Nothing. I haven't done anything for anniversaries. God, it's been a long time. It's been at least a few years, at least.
You need some romance thrown back in there, sweetie.
Huh?
You do.
I just don't have it in me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We talked about the death of my 7-week-old daughter and me making a channel educating people on her genetic disorder. What was the disorder? I think I remember now, Amy. Vintage gal, hello. But yeah, it's it's one of those things. It's like, fuck, whatever.
You should make a certain night date night. And like go out to dinner, just some little thing, or go to a movie, or, go bowling or do something.
I demanded that in the beginning.
Yeah. Didn't happen, huh?
No,
Well, kind
it
of,
lasted 6 months.
I was going to say, take something out of it when you have to demand it.
Hmm. I don't care no more. It was back when everyone was on the truthfully trash train. Oh, I'm starting to remember. I remember something about um. Do you live with her now? Yeah, we live in the same house. Mm-hmm. I have my room. She has hers. That's hers.
Well,
Honestly, I had to just take a video.
seriously, sometimes that's easier because of sleeping. It really is. The older you get, it's harder to sleep. I mean, your sleeping patterns can be totally different than somebody else's.
Really? I just thought it was because I'm not used to sleeping that I have this weird sleep pattern.
No, I think everybody starts changing their sleeping habits the older they get. More and more.
Well, mm,
See,
I
I'm the
just
kind.
look. I literally just do my thing.
Well, see,
I
I'm
just
I'm the kind that I I have a hard time getting to sleep. So once I get to sleep, I do not want to get woke up because I will never get back to sleep again. You know.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting to sleep.
Yeah.
And
So
but when I do, I'm like you. Don't fart with me because I really have a hard time getting there.
yeah,
I literally have to be exhausted beyond belief to go to sleep.
so do I. But I take something to help me get to sleep. But it's like a short, very short acting. So I mean, once I get sleepy, it's like I got to go to sleep now because I'm sleepy.
Well, I can
But
take
just
Ambien.
But just don't wake me up later because then I can't get back to sleep again.
Exactly. I can take Ambien if I want. I have a
Oh,
prescription for it. I just haven't filled it in like 6 months because I would take a half a pill anyway. And I
yeah.
told my shrink, I said, I take it, but I don't like how it really how it makes me feel the next day. Because I take it and if I don't sleep it off and I get woke up, I am no good for the next 2 days. None.
Yeah. I took it like years and years ago. I took it just not for very long, probably a few months, I think. And I didn't like it. I had like a hangover the next day type feeling.
Yeah, I'd just
So
be loopy.
I
Oh,
just
it's
didn't.
I'm funny on Ambien, don't get me wrong.
I
You
take,
know, just like I'm funny on gabapentin, like I haven't taken my meds yet. I won't take my meds until I'm off stream.
you're funny on gabapentin?
Oh yeah, it makes me high as shit too.
You're kidding.
And if I take gabapentin and Ambien together, that's it.
Oh, well, yeah,
I
I
am
can,
done for. I won't
yeah.
remember nothing, and I'm funny as hell, and I get horny as fuck.
Yeah, well, I take 600 milligrams of gabapentin every night.
I take between 6 and 9. It just depends
Yeah,
on my day.
yeah,
I'm supposed to take 9, but sometimes it takes 6 because if I'm not hurting so bad, which I
yeah.
should be taking.
But that's something that you should stay steady with. I
Hmm.
mean, not, skip it or anything. You should
No,
keep it in your
my doc
system.
told me it was okay. He said if you don't feel you
Oh, you
need
know.
9, take the 6. And I
Oh,
only take it once a day. I only take it at night.
yeah, I take mine at night.
Heather Chessman, hello. Alette says my husband and I have different sleeping patterns. I sleep on my edge of the bed if I sleep, and he stays up watching TV in the living room or all the way on his side of the bed.
That's a different pattern.
And Owlette says gabapentin makes me more drunk than high. Sarah Rushton, hello. Ambien is poison. I can't believe that was ever placed on the market. Ambien does wonders for me. It will help me go to sleep, and when I'm asleep, I stay asleep. A bomb could go off, and I wouldn't hear it.
But you don't think you've ever like gotten up or done anything or
I have, yes, I have. I sleep cook.
oh, that's nice.
I make mac and cheese. I make corn dogs. I make sandwiches. I make spaghetti. I have done it all,
Oh my god.
but I'm
The
not
only
driven.
the only thing yeah, the only thing I think I've ever done is well, my yeah, my neighbor asked me where I was going one night really late and I didn't think I'd gone anywhere. So that kind of scared me.
Yeah, people have been known to drive on it. That was the first thing my doc
Yeah.
told me. Now, I had never driven, but I sleep cooked, and I would get up, and they'd be like, "Did you eat corn dogs?" I'm like, "No, why?" There's your corn dog plate. Your corn dog sticks.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I hope they were good.
Well,
You know?
I ate ice cream one night. But
Oh
other
yeah, I
than
can do that
that,
too.
so that's when I stopped taking it. I bet I didn't take it over maybe 4 months, maybe.
Girl, I put on 24 pounds that way.
Oh my god.
Yes, I did. It was over the course of a summer.
Well,
When I started taking it.
Joe. I mean, he takes it, but man, I'd be fine if I was Joe. I'd be finding something else to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some wild stories.
Oh, I know.
So no, I'd be cutting that crap out. I'd be finding something else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff out there.
Um, Heather Chessman says, Liz, I just love the video of the grandkids having lunch at your place. They're getting so grown up. Oh, they are brats from hell. Actually, that was their dinner. They wanted Happy Meals for dinner. And the thing of it is, I was going to fix chicken and shit like that for dinner. And because they had went to McDonald's earlier and had a Happy Meal from their other grandmother. So I had set out chicken. I was going to fix corn and mashed potatoes and green beans, that kind of stuff. No, they had to have another one because of the Spider-Man toys.
Oh.
So, and then with the Happy Meal, they were there, and then the sandwiches and the chip thing, that was lunch. One day, and then Zach, he came. His other grandmother finally brought him, and he spent the night with Grandma Lily. And oh my God, he talks so weird. I love him, but he's the type of kid that screams when he's happy, and he screams if you take his toy. So he was constantly screaming. And I'm like, ooh, you a bad kid. And he likes to say no a lot. And I was like, look, you little shit. I said, you Grandma Nikki may not mind you saying no, but Grandma Lely minds you saying no. And he just went, no. I'm like, ooh. And then he looks so cute and he says, pick me up.
Oh.
He's the 2-year-old.
How can you resist?
No, you can't. He's so cute. But he's bad as shit. And Zaya, he has no sense of humor. He's the 3-year-old. And he's the one that's the Batman freak. And he just did not like the fact that I said Batman was a bird. No. Nuh-uh. But he has no sense of humor whatsoever. When I fell off the steps out here and took a header, went out the garage, Fran got up, Nina came out. She's like, you okay, Gamma? I was like, this was after a minute. I'm like, oh, yeah. So she grabbed my hand. She's like, come on, Gamma. So she thought she was helping me. And I'm sitting here going, oh, my God. My ankle hurts. My foot hurts. My foot is black and blue. I'm like, I am in pain. I'm like, okay. And so she's grabbing me by the hand. Come on, Gamma. And I get inside and she said, no top. We got sit. She said, have a seat. And I was like, well, thank you, baby. Gamma was so glad you were here to help me. And then here's Zaya. Gamma Lely, you need to learn to be more careful. Not missing a beat. He did not get up from the table. He was still continued to eat his chicken nuggets. I am like, okay, thank you, Zaya. That's very helpful, sweetheart. Gamma learned.
It's funny.
They bad kids.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, they're bad kids. But they look so cute when they sleep, and I gotta get them on video because I haven't yet. And Nina, usually if we have both her and Zaya, Nina sleeps with me. And when Zaya's not here, she sleeps in the living room. I don't know why. I haven't figured that out yet. But
when she's at your house, she sleeps.
Oh yeah, she it's her house though. We just dwell here. It's her house.
Oh,
She does what she wants. So she's going through this thing, and our couches are cat nappers, cat sleepers, cat nappers. So they pull out. And they're perfect for her. So I'll pull the thing out, but now she's old enough she can pull the thing out and scoot it all the way out, so that way she can lay down. And the only thing I have to do is wrap her up with a blanket. But if Zaya's here, she'll sleep in the bed with me. Don't ask me why. I don't know. And but she looks so sweet because she looks so tiny in this bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I sleep in this full-size bed back here. But she looks so tiny in a full-size bed. And I got, big pillows, and I got this big comforter and everything. And she doesn't even look like she's in there. So I have to feel around for her to make sure she's there.
Aren't they just precious when they're sleeping though?
They are. It's the only time I really love them.
I know.
It's the only time.
I know. My Jamie's oldest little girl, she's 5. When she comes and stays, she sleeps down in the family room and she'll sleep on the couch. And she she tells Papa, "You got to go to you got to go to bed, Papa." And he'll go, "Well, I will in a minute." "No, you got to go to bed, Papa, right now, because me and Grandma are going to go have a picnic." And so we make a big deal about coming down the family room and having a picnic. She gets to have her cookies and milk and stuff.
Hmm.
And then she lays down on the sectional, and she goes to sleep out in the family room. She won't
Yeah.
go. She won't go in the bedroom, the extra bedroom, or anything.
Really?
No, no.
We had this room originally done up for her bedroom, and then she would never sleep in it. It didn't matter, and I would sleep in here with her, and she would get up and go to the living room, and she would not sleep in this room, but she will the back bedroom, and I don't know why. But now that she's 8, she's over here, a lot, and she thinks she's 8, and if she's by herself, she can sleep in the living room all she wants. I think what she's doing is she's telling Zaya, "You guys sleep in bed. I don't have to." It's really, because if she's here, she sleeps in the bed with me. So I'm like, "You go, girl." Heather Chessman says, "I used to sleep eat Les. I would wake up with melted chocolate chip cookies in bed, and one time my husband got up screaming with an apple steam in the ass." Oh my God, apple
Oh,
steam in
stem.
the ass, stem in the ass. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know why. I would never take it to the bedroom. You know, I would eat the living room and shit when I start taking it, and
Hmm.
yeah, I did all kinds of no,
No, I take tizanidine, but I only take like a half of one every night.
never heard of it.
It's
But it
just
doesn't.
it's
I don't
very
do it now.
well. It's very short acting. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because my biggest complaint was is I don't like the drug hangover the next day. And with
Yeah, I
most
take
stuff, like cyclobenzaprine or any of that stuff, I couldn't take that because
I
I'm
don't know
pretty
what any of
sensitive
that
to.
is.
I'm
I
really
just know.
sensitive to drugs.
Uh, I think me too. So, because it doesn't take much. And I asked him. I said, "Can I take a half a pill?" And he's like, "Go ahead." I'm not addictive like that. If I don't need it, I
Yeah,
don't need it. I
yeah,
should take it every night is what I'm supposed to. But if I did that, I'd be falling asleep on my live stream.
yeah,
Dead serious. You know.
yeah. I only take a half of one at night.
Yeah, I do that with the Ambien when I do take it.
But if I
Okay.
take if I take it and then I don't go to sleep and I miss that window of opportunity, then I'm pretty much up for the whole entire night.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I can be up the whole entire night, and then there's some nights I'm just so tired. You know, it just depends on what I've gotten accomplished that day. Okay, here's someone who wrote in. Overheard some girls making fun of a guy pushing carts out in the Walmart parking lot, and said, "Like, get a real job, man. He's literally out there working. How do you judge someone for just having a certain job?" And I agree with that. These women today, I'll tell you what, at least why they rather get with a guy that doesn't work and mooch off of them than have somebody that works something.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. My biggest pet peeve is when somebody says, "Well, I don't have a job," and you say, "Well, there's a sign up in every McDonald's I've gone past," and they'll go, "Oh, well, no, no, I don't want to work there." Well, hey, it's better than no job.
Better than no job. Tornado girl, hello.
I mean, you'd think anything is better than nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, what are they holding out for? Somebody to call them and give them the corporate position? I don't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Starting out at $80,000 a year
Yeah. I
when
mean,
you have no job experience. None. That's what kills me. They have no job experience. They expect to start out making 80 grand a year or expect to go into a company and just not start at the bottom. They want to be at the top running everything. I'm like, you don't even know how to put your own damn pants on yet.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but it's just these people that just won't accept a job. You're my husband. It was so funny. The other day he said, and he made a statement, and I'll never forget it. It's a good statement to remember. Anybody today that wants a job has a job.
That's what I said. I told somebody, I forget who it was. I said, if you come around here and you ain't working, that's on you
That's right.
because
He
there's
said it.
jobs everywhere. And I would love to be able to take one of those jobs.
So we started counting on the way home, and we went past I don't know how many places that had drivers wanted, or like trucking companies and stuff, because we were coming back
Mhm.
from his office, and there's a lot of industrial stuff out there. I mean, I bet we passed four places that said drivers needed, or apply within, or just things like that, signs.
Exactly.
And so I said, you are absolutely right. The people who don't have a job right now just don't want a job. I don't know what that means.
Exactly.
If you like, I can search the
Huh?
web. What? That was funny.
But I agree with you. That's what I said. Hell, I would love to even have a job at McDonald's. I really would. I'm not allowed to work. My doctor won't sign off on it, no matter what. And but we have all the fast food restaurants are definitely hiring, and there's some regular restaurants that are hiring, and there's
Okay.
some pizza places that are hiring for drivers. And
Well, I saw today we're Target here in Des Moines, out in Altoona, which is just like a little suburb of Des Moines. They're hiring at Target.
see, and then we got like Amazon. We got one of their
Oh, you have
plants.
a fill station.
No, Amazon's, yeah, where they fill the
Yeah,
orders and stuff.
fill station.
Yeah, 15 minutes down the road. And they start you out at something like $13, $14 an hour.
Yeah.
They can't keep people there. Everybody's like, it's too fast paced. They expect too much. No, I've worked with you at Walmart. I know how slow you are.
Yeah.
They just expect you to work, you know? I said, they ain't no faster than anyone else.
Hmm.
Yeah, which they're not. They're not. I know how these people work. And I'm like, I've worked with you. Trust me. They just probably made you work. But they just
Right.
expect people to work.
Yeah.
This woman wrote, she said, there's this little girl I overheard at Walmart saying, it's broken. And the mom says, why is it broken? The little girl said, there's boys in it. I don't know what they're talking about, a cart or whatever. But apparently, this little girl does not like boys.
Or the bathroom. Maybe she's in the wrong one.
Conversation I just overheard in Walmart parking lot. I was walking to my car and it wasn't where I parked it at all. And all of a sudden I see some random guy driving my car.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that'd be a shocker.
Hell yeah. I want to know, did he hotwire it or what?
That is,
Um
that's too funny. Oh, I worked with a girl at the hospital who we watched one night a car chase. The police were chasing the car, and they had a helicopter in the air, and they were taping the whole thing, and it was her car. It had been stolen from the parking lot at the hospital.
what?
Yeah, I was working in pharmacy with her, and somebody had stolen her car right out from the parking lot. And they called her at the hospital and told her that her car had been stolen and that, you know, it was on the news. And we were watching it. We were all watching it at the hospital.
Wow.
There goes her car. You know, God, it was wild.
Wow. Chris said our distribution center here in Indiana has to go to temp agencies because people didn't want to keep their jobs and quit. Be at they're making $17.50 an hour, get a raise every 6 months of 50 cents for 2 years.
Wow. Now, when you work through a temp agency, though, do they get any of your wages or part of it or something?
I don't think they get all of it.
No, but part, I think, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn. This guy Greg, he overheard in Walmart, I have too much blood in my alcohol system. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't put funniest first dates. I should have put conversations at Walmart. Over from Kelly B says overheard last night at Walmart. Woman, don't break our eggs. Man says you picked up eggs. Woman says yeah. Man looks in cart. Hatchimals are not real eggs.
Oh, you know what
Uh,
they're talking about, those.
yeah.
Yeah. I know my granddaughter brought one of those over, and she was carrying it in her hand so carefully, you know, and everything. She goes, "Grandma, it changes colors
Oh
when it
my.
gets warm." And I said, "It does." And I said, "Well, what's the big deal about it? You got a toy that you just hold in your hand and it changes colors?" She goes, "No. Once it changes colors, it hatches."
Damn.
And that's one of those little hatchables. It goes from like pink to blue, and then all of a sudden it cracks open.
Damn.
And
So
there's
that's
this little tiny chickie or whatever is inside this little, figurine.
oh wow.
I thought, what will they think of next?
I don't know. Anna Grissom says Walmart sucks. Bullies. And Chris said they get all the wages that weekend, but they have to work for the temp agency for 6 months to be eligible to be hired on at Walmart. Walmart, 99% of the time will hire the temps.
Oh, really? I thought that
Mhm.
they would probably, right before 6 months was over with, they'd get rid of them. You know what I mean? So they don't have to and get new. So they wouldn't have to like pay insurance or anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
So they hire him, huh? That's interesting.
Hell yeah. Um, Ellis writes, I need a white thermal shirt. He can't shoot me if he can't see me in the snow. Conversation overheard in Walmart.
Jeez.
My God, you have to worry about somebody shooting you. That's so sad. Thomas says, I was in line at Walmart when overheard two Trumpers talking. The one dude said to the other, I miss the days when the U.S. made everything. I just had to interject. You're both under 50. I've never lived in those days, so how can you miss it? I remember the good old days where everything was made in the USA.
I remember my husband and I had to run into Walmart, and he was sitting out there waiting for me and stuff. And I come back out to the car, and he said, I just been sitting here being, doing people watching. And he said,
Hmm.
I cannot believe how many women have walked in there in pajamas, and some even in bedroom slippers.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, well, then you haven't been to Walmart lately, because it's about a third of them.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
He said, whatever happened to shame?
Yeah, there is none.
No.
Chris writes, no, because we are so short-handed. That's the reason why they went to the temp agencies, because people were quitting too fast. People just don't want to work.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I would love starting out making $17.50 an hour.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm. Crazy Road. This was a conversation overheard in Walmart. Mother to daughter, about 7 years old. And that's why you don't eat glue. What the fuck? Okay. Well, apparently the youngins, I don't know. Detroit Princess rates. Overheard in a Walmart. Mom. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Silence. Mom again. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Silence again. I'm absolutely convinced this was a child's name, and said child was embarrassed. Good friend and I argue to this day as to authenticity. Yeah. You know what? There are some weird ass conversations in Walmart.
Well, yeah,
And
and
it,
especially when you pick up like in the middle of something, you don't
well,
really know what's going on.
yeah.
That's when it can
Walmart.
really get crazy.
Well, and people expect Walmart associates to be babysitters. They sent them all back to the toy area, which I start one of the areas I worked was toys, and then I went to sporting goods, was right beside each other, and they expected us to be babysitters. And you know who were the worst of all? It wasn't the little kids; it was the teenagers.
Really?
They were the worst ones. So, you got these teenagers that are near the bike section and the balls and everything, acting like damn fools, using the hula hoops as hoops for their basketball game. And then you see me come around the corner
Yeah.
and they just look.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So they were doing that and they were riding little kids' bikes. And these kids are like 15, 16, 14 years old. And I come around the corner and they're playing, and I just stand there and they see me and I'm laughing. And I was like, oh, I see you guys are pretty smart using them as hoops and everything. He said, hell yeah, it's a hula hoop. Why not? They're sitting there loving it and everything like that. Made a mess. I said, now, you guys have got two options. Either I kick you out or you clean up this mess. And they said,
Oh.
you can't make me clean up this mess. I said, you want to make a bet? And I said, you've got two options. I can kick you out or you clean up this mess. I had to get them kicked out. I followed them right out the front door.
You're kidding.
Nope.
They wouldn't pick it up?
No. I followed them right out. I got security and I was like, we got to escort these ones out. And she was like, okay, let's go. I didn't care where their parents were. Didn't give a shit. As long as they were outside of my store, I didn't give crap. Did not.
Huh.
And you should, oh my God, you should have seen me when I was a manager. But it's not 40 hours a week, is it? 40 hours a week? Oh, not everybody loves pasta. But yeah, when I was a manager, I kicked my girlfriend out.
For what?
She was acting like an asshole. She came to my work drunk. So I kicked
Uh-oh.
her and her friend out. She said, you just think you're big and bad because you're the manager. And I said, yep, get out. Escorted her out the front door.
Oh, what happened by the time you got home?
I didn't give a shit.
Did you still have any clothes left or
I didn't.
property
I
or?
didn't live with her.
Oh.
I've never lived with a girlfriend until now.
Oh. Okay.
I've never lived with a girlfriend. I had my own place. I didn't give a shit.
Mm.
So I really didn't care. Oh, I'm an ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
And
at.
she walked out. She left, huh?
Yeah.
Willingly?
No, she yelled the whole time. Straight out the door, though. I didn't care. Did not care. Did not care.
Was that kind of at the end of the relationship, or?
Kinda.
Yeah,
It was like, kinda. I didn't care. I
yeah.
really didn't. So, another conversation heard in Walmart. Damn it, woman, don't make me tell you again. We need our Sour Patch Kids.
What?
Mm-hmm. We need the damn Sour Patch Kids, damn it. Now, gotta have them. Don't make me tell you again, he says. Um, Andy writes, overheard in Walmart, mother to her very young child. You don't even know who Darth Vader is.
That's a good one.
Are you kidding? Come on now. KS writes, overheard in Walmart. Can you stop? This is why I can't bring you places. She says as she starts hula hooping in the middle of the aisle. God, the mom is hula hooping. Oh my God.
I'll
Man.
never forget my oldest son. He was about, oh, he must have been about 13, maybe about 12, 13. And we were in a store here in Des Moines called Gordman's. And he kept bugging me and bugging me, and he wanted something. I don't even know what it was now. And I kept telling him, no, stop it. Stop it, or we're just going to leave. Well, he starts walking kind of like he was limping, and one hand to the side, kind of, and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
he was following me behind the cart, and he kept going, Mommy, Mommy, don't treat me different just because I'm like this. Mommy, Mommy. I went, would you stop it? And I turned around and I like would smack him, like hit at him. I said, would you quit it? You're embarrassing me. He go, Mommy, I told you because I'm different. I'm sorry. And I was going, oh my God, I'm going to kill you when we get outside. I swear to God. He thought he was so funny.
I've done that kind of shit to my mom. I'm not kidding
Not
you.
when you're 12 or 13, did you? Jeez.
No, I was 20 something years
Oh
old.
God. Well,
I
he's
was
got such a warped sense of humor anyway. You'd have to know Billy.
No, I did the same thing. I was
Jesus.
no, I think I was in my 30s when I did this. And I went with my mom and her friend Jan, who's my aunt Jan. And my mom and Jan always consider themselves the Thelma and Louise. Well, I got thrown in the mix this day. So I'm with them, right? But I'm acting like I'm not. And I would go by and like that, and I'm like, ow, lady, stop.
Oh.
I must have done that 3 times, and like the security came over, and I'm like, stop following me. And I was like, Les, what? You sitting there calling me what? Call me a lesbian? I was mad. you know. Yeah, I did that to my mom. She was so pissed. Oh, she was so mad at me. She's like, I can't believe you did that to me. And I was like, you love it and you know it. And Jan's like, God, Les, we need to take you more often. I do that shit all the time. I used to go up, I'd see my mom in the store or whatever. I'd go up behind her and just pick her up. I'm just dead serious. I would just pick her up from behind. Put me down. She'd be kicking. I'd be like, she's my mom, y'all. Dead serious. My friend Michelle was rolling. She was laughing her ass off. She was laughing. Oh, God. She's like, I can't believe you do that. And I was like, she's here. Like, what am I supposed to say?
I
Uh,
know. He did this all the way out to the car, though. It was like, oh my God. And the more I protested, the worse it made it look.
oh, yeah, of course it always does. There was a giant bear stuffed animal at work. I said, no room in the inn. And it says, Les, guess what? I like Snoopy. Snoopy rules. Okay, Queen LC overheard a girl in Walmart say, "I'm rich. I have $7 to my name." And then she writes, like relatable. That's relatable there, folks.
Yep.
Not too many people can say that.
Been there, done that.
Shelby said, overheard a conversation in Walmart, "Look, because it's Sunday, I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to do you and Jesus a favor. Now act right." Really? Jesus knows that you want to cuss that little kid out. Just do it. Um, Aaron writes, overheard in Walmart, "I sent him to get iced tea and he never came back." That's what I used to do. I'm sorry.
Oh, you'd go to.
Mom be like, "Where is she?" I'd be out at the car.
Oh God.
I'd be talking to people. um, Overheard someone in Walmart singing, "All I want for Christmas is my 10 front teeth." Oh, geez. Oh, let's see another one. Kim says, "I overheard a mom at Walmart talking to her kids. She said, 'Dealing with y'all makes me need to drink, and I swear that's going to be me in the future.'" Oh my God. If a kid drives you to drink, sell them.
Sell 'em.
Sell them. Sell them. Overheard someone in Walmart say February 15th is National Side Chick Day. And that's probably the most Walmart thing I've ever heard.
That's a good one.
National Side Chick Day. Yeah, right. Yeah. Lindsay says, while waiting in line at Walmart, overheard a preteen girl giving her friend some advice. Girl number one, "Your face is gross. You should wash it." Girl number two, "I don't care."
God.
I would be girl number two. No, I can't say that. What's weird, and I don't mean to be gross to anybody or anything. But if I go to the bathroom, I have to rinse my face off. I don't know why.
I was gonna say, why your face?
I don't know why. You wash your hands and I rinse my face. I don't know why. If I don't,
Is
I don't feel right.
is it just an OCD thing?
I don't know what it is. I picked it up years ago.
Yeah. It sounds to me like it's a habit and you don't, it's almost like you get into such a habit that it's almost like a fearful thing of what happens if I don't do it type feeling, you
Yeah,
know?
because if I don't, I don't feel right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
I just,
You've worked yourself into that.
yeah, I think it had to do with a girlfriend of mine. She was just this thing that I don't know. I don't even know. She just had this thing with germs and shit. So I think that's why I started it. I think if I remember, because I picked it up early in life, and it's just I've done it ever since. I think I don't
Mm-hmm.
recall, except for when I was young, I didn't do it. But I don't recall my adult life of me not doing it. But it wouldn't surprise me if I had a girlfriend that said, "Wash your damn face." I'll be like, "Okay, don't worry, I will." I heard Brian says, "I overheard someone say, 'I wish gifts made sounds,' and her friend went, 'Those are called vines, Mia.'" And Mia almost had a breakdown in the middle of Walmart. Really? I don't. That wasn't too funny. I really don't. Mandy wrote, "Today in Walmart, overheard this couple arguing, and it was kind of adorable. Him, I was just waving to someone I know. I wasn't flirting. Her, well, it was because you smiled."
You
Yeah.
there?
Hello?
I got kicked off.
Oh,
So I missed out on whatever you're talking about for a minute.
oh,
All of a sudden, it just went back to Hangouts.
no, man.
It's weird.
Lisa Penny says, overheard in Walmart today, y'all need to come over for dinner. We're going to fry up those squirrels. No joke.
I
They
have,
must be in West Virginia.
yeah, that's one thing I've had raccoon and deer. Those are the only two things I've ever had. My dad used to go coon hunting,
Oh,
and
yeah.
my mom, he'd come home. My mom refused to cook them, and him and his buddy used to. My mom and dad had. I have to tell you this. I have to back up here. My mom and dad in the kitchen. We had the whole entire kitchen was knotty pine, and the ceiling was even knotty pine wood. It was just really pretty. And then one wall was like a rock wall in the kitchen. It was really neat. Well, he comes home and she refuses to cook this, because she never would. And so him and his buddy decide they're going to make barbecued coon.
Oh,
So they
God.
they they put it in the um into the pressure cooker, and they packed it too full.
Oh, gee.
That was an old pressure cooker. We're talking many, many, many moons ago, when they weren't didn't have any of the safety features I don't think that they have now. And all of a sudden, I remember I was in the living room when it happened. My sister was down the hall into the bedroom, and that pressure cooker blew up, and there was coon sickles hanging from that barbecued coon, hanging from the ceiling in that kitchen.
Mm-mm.
And we had it on that rock wall, and it left stains. And my mom was so pissed at my dad. Oh my God. Him and his buddy said, "Well, we'll see you later." And they just took off on her.
Oh, wow.
And here she had to clean all that up. But I mean, that coon, plus coon is kind of greasy meat anyway. And it took forever to clean. There was coon bones clear down the hall almost to the bedroom door.
Oh, my God.
And I had it in my head until just probably 4 months ago. I've never had a pressure cooker ever never in my whole life.
Oh, really?
And about 4 months ago, my daughter talked me into getting one. Same time as I got my air fryer, through
Uh-huh.
Katie's.
Yeah.
Katie got that,
Oh.
that coupon or whatever it was for it. And so I went ahead and bought a pressure cooker at the same time. And I've only used it twice. Both times my daughter was here and kind of walked me through it. But I've always had this in the back of my head that I was scared of pressure cookers.
My grandma told me a story about, I don't know who it was now. Was dealing with a pressure cooker, and the thing stopped rattling. It was one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Thing stopped rattling and the thing blew through the roof.
Yeah. I mean, it was powerful.
Yeah, they are.
Unbelievable.
They're like, little mini missiles.
Yeah, rocket like.
But my mom used them all my life growing up. One of them older ones, she still has it. There ain't nothing wrong with it. The newer ones I think are better than the older ones because they're now newfangled now. But
Hello,
um,
Michelle Noel. How are you?
Michelle Noel Creations, hello. Snickerdoodle said, "This is Blue White Angel. The best part of this world is the brain." And it says, "Oh my God, no! LOL, it's common here in Kentucky."
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I
I don't. Yeah,
No, I hand feed squirrels. I'm not about to eat them.
yeah. I can't. I can't feed little Rocky.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I mean, I can't eat little Rocky or Chippendale and
No. Well, Les, you know
oh,
what? I'm
Chippendale or
get.
Chipmunks.
I'm about ready to kick out on you here.
Oh, that's all right. I'm about ready to end it as soon as I finish this cigarette.
Yeah,
I understand.
I'm getting tired. He gets up too early, and we go to breakfast in the morning, so I got to get up by about 6.
Oh, awesome.
So, but
Awesome.
it was fun, and I thank you for having me.
I thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I really do.
Talk to you later, cutie.
You have a good night, Maggie. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
coming, hon.
Alrighty, bye.
Good night, hon. Michelle's never up this late. And you come in to say hi to me? Aww. Aren't you sweet? This guy Matthew says he overheard in Walmart, this isn't the good Walmart. Really? They're all about the same. Honestly. I'm sure there's tragic stories of poop on the floors in all of them. Ari writes here at this conversation, guy. That guy over there totally agreed with me that if I buy you lingerie, you buy me a box of shotgun shells. And the girl says, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't blame that. Yeah. Yeah. To me, that wasn't a funny one. Jeremy heard somebody in customer service line at Walmart. If I wanted to read, I'd get an audio book. From a lady whining about international film with English subtitles. Oh my God. If I wanted to read, I'd get an audiobook. Really? Brad writes, just overheard a conversation in Walmart. Where you been? Jail? I was there too. She then went on to brag about the 5 crimes she committed to put her there. I would not admit to any of that. I would not admit to any of that. Michelle says, ooh, I missed it. You didn't miss it, honey. No. Oh. So has anybody got plans for the weekend? Or what are your plans for New Year's Eve? I know what I would love my plans to be, but it'll never be. Not this year, anyway. Next year, probably a different story. Secret says nothing going on here. Michelle says no plans. Yeah, I have none for this year, but next year probably be a little different. Probably. I don't know if I'm going live New Year's Eve or not. I have no idea. I might. I don't see why not. Unless I'm out. Which isn't really what I want. Guess watch Dick Clark's Rocking New Year's Eve. Oh yeah, I'll probably have that playing on the TV. So we can watch the ball to go down. Watch the ball drop. Together. Let's see. This one from Cashew. Overheard in Walmart. Mom to yelling child. You need to take a chill pill. Child says, no, I don't. And chill pills aren't real anyway. Oh. Yeah, they are. They're called M&Ms. Overheard in Walmart just now. Just let her hang out with the goats for a little while. Oh my God. See, it's these kind of conversations I want to get on video. Overheard at Walmart's by John says, well, I don't care. I farted in your cereal, says the 40-something-year-old. Oh my God. I'll probably be sleeping. Hubby is working New Year's Eve and day. A lady in Walmart says, I don't want no heartfelt Father's Day card. Everyone know he's a piece of shit and ain't worth it. Damn. Conversation heard in Walmart by Chase the Elephant. Son says, Dad, what's murder? Dad says, it's what I'm going to do if you ask stupid questions like that. Oh my God. No, because there's murder and there's killing. Lexi says this is an actual conversation she just heard in Walmart. Boy, my age, maybe a couple years younger. You're a doofus. Older man, what? Boy, you're a doofus. Older man says, I'm not a doofus. I'm your father. And they were both speaking completely nonchalantly to each other. Yeah. What are you reading? Funny conversations of people in Walmart. Overheard in Walmart. So that kind of thing. They were just things that just tickled me earlier. Honestly. So that's all. That's all I was doing. But I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm almost done with this cigarette. So I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I want to thank Maggie for being up on panel. I appreciate that, Maggie. I appreciate everybody that's coming in. And I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And I'm about 75% sure I'll go live New Year's Eve. So hopefully we'll see. So I want to thank everyone and thank you so much. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, a safe weekend, and we'll talk later. Bye.